Alrighty, let's go ahead and start getting into this. Bitcoin had a terrible day. Bearish engulfing candle to the max. Took out nearly 4 days of progress. What a shame. What a shame. What a pullback. Anyways, now we have new market structure. Therefore, we get to clear the chart. Alright. Fresh eyes here. Fresh eyes here. Welcome in, members. We are just sitting in limbo here. Yeah. Sure. Here. Alrighty. So right now, Bitcoin is in a little bit of trouble. So those previous levels of support I wanted it to hold didn't hold any of them. So we're below all of those. Now we're waiting to see, are we going to test 119,973 or go even lower? So the lower target I would have right now for Bitcoin would be $117,068. That wouldn't be fun for the alts, especially with so many alts in such promising, very promising areas in which you're looking for pretty much big moves to the upside, and the market today decided to just poop on everybody's dreams. So if you've had any hopes out there, crumbled. I even got stopped out of most of my trades. Most of them. Some of them survived, but I got out of everything. I'm not in any trades right now, but I was mostly irritated about the Turbo trade, because Turbo, it was like, we were up 7% yesterday, then we go negative 7% today, and a stop out. Evil. Just evil. The liquidity grabs are just awful. Alright, so if we are planning on resetting our stochastic here on the daily, we could be looking at a nice back test, all the way back down to 117.68. That was previous level of resistance, never back tested as support, so automatically I'm thinking we're going to go test some support. Just an idea, but if we catch enough bids at this 119.973, that would kind of be hyper bullish, and I really do mean hyper bullish. It would be kind of extraordinary, because that would just be the 382 retracement, which, woof, super bullish. But anyways, I probably shouldn't have pulled the fib that way, because some people get confused while looking at it, and I should pay attention to that. So this would be the way you pull the fib to see retracement levels, and that's why I said the 382, which happens to line up with the 618 if you pulled it the other way. But anyways, a 618 golden retrace would bring us all the way down to 115. However, that 117 level coincides with a 50% retrace. Seems like a great area to get in if we get down there. Since we got a bearish engulfing candle, we're looking for follow through. And this is where we start hearing a bunch of the words of, oh, manipulation, like everyone started doing. And I guess everyone forgot about the bearish divergence here on the 4 hour. And then the lower high, that's the unfortunate part, that lower high. So once we got the lower high, straight down. Unfortunate, but what it did do is give us a nice little downtrend to work off of. So anywhere close to this downtrending level of resistance, you're going to be looking to take shorts for now. And if we break above it, well, we could be looking at new all-time highs. So at least we have something. At least there's something. On your 4 hour time frame, area that you would love to see it just at this point kind of stay below, if you're deciding to short Bitcoin, would be this right here at this 121.784. Stay below that, you can see it go down and more than likely test that 119.973. But I would make sure that the lower time frames are reset and ready to fall. So be careful there. It's unfortunate. I was so bullish yesterday, too. They got me. The dirtiest type of way. I might as well give you guys my thoughts on overnight trade. And, yeah, it's looking like we're going to come down. So let's get rid of this for a second, because we don't need that anymore. We're going to focus on this double top right here. Ugh, ugly. Ugly. So the scalp for the evening we're going to be looking at is this right here. Coming down to 120. Nope, nope. So this would be the setup. Right above that, right down hither. So it's almost a 1-to-1. It's kind of not even worth getting into it right now. Only way it would be worth it is if like it came all the way down, 2-to-1 odds. So kind of not even worth jumping into a trade on this right now. If I do extend it out to think if it's going to get really bearish, I would be looking at it like this. Reason for this would be simply we had an uptrend here that we broke down from, and now we're looking to maintain below that. But I would be having a higher stop loss, and the profit taking would be right down here. So that would be a 2-to-1 odds. I personally don't think it's the best idea to take this trade right now because we are uptrending on our RSI on the 15-minute. So this could just fake us out and start going right back up to the upside. Getting in around 123.341, that might be a better opportunity. About 118.8k is the 8-year trend line. Cool. So yeah, this right here is the trade setup. Let's pull it on over. Dang it. Alright. There we go. That is a trade setup here. I'm going to just leave this here overnight, see what it does. I'm not actually taking the trade, so there's that. Anywho, God, that's an ascending triangle breaking to the downside. Ugh, that's gross. Let's check out the liquidation heat map. Do it sooner than we did yesterday. Looks like the shorts are starting to stack up. So if it is manipulation, you're going to see this thing mosey straight on up into liquidity overnight. Because if the market's trying to be extra confusing, yeah, you might see a little pump off of the pullback today. Area to beat, 123,145. So that's kind of cool. Let's check out our weekly, see if anything came in on the weekly. Yikes. Yeah, we took a lot of that liquidity, and there's a ton sitting right underneath. They might be going for more. Damn, 360 million. So whenever you see moves like this, this is the lack of liquidity in the market. That's all it is. Recently there was a metric that came out that said Bitcoin reserves on exchange are at all-time lows once again. So of course market makers are just going to swing the price around wherever they want because there's not that much volume on the exchange. So wherever the liquidity is, we're back to liquidity trading, which it sucks. I hate liquidity trading. I really do. Right now it looks like there's more liquidity to the downside, so look for downside. Because people are probably jumping in longs thinking, buy the dip. And then, it just kept on dipping. So yeah. For the list today, we're going to be looking at the tokens that the Dow Jones Industrial told us to look at, as well as the other ETF token. Tokens? Token. One or the other. Thought we would retrace up a bit before we went for more downside. So you're in an ETH long. Nice. What is this plus symbol? What was this? Members only live stream new. I could just click that right here. Schedule your live stream to switch to members only. That's wild. Who would have thought I could do that? If it puts in a lower low, I'm out. Well, you just have to focus on Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's dragging the market down right now. Right this moment. Right this second while we're talking. It's pulling things down, man. The fear is setting in. Everyone's scared. Everyone's scared. Nobody's strong. Alright, looking at Ethereum, we had the nice trade set up, and currently it would still be alive, but this is very, very ugly. I don't like to see that. I really don't. Let's go out to our daily right now. Bearish engulfing on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4 days all canceled out. Yikes. So when you see 4 days canceled out like that, a lot of people will just be like, ugh, let me get out of this and figure out what's going on. So there's a possibility we come back down to 4,374. Test a little bit of support there on the 4 hour, but let's see what your daily support. Oops. Put that back. Let's see what your daily support level is. Looking at this right here. 4,376 is your daily level of support. We would love to stay above that. If we can actually catch bids from here, then it might be a really good opportunity. After seeing the dumping today, where you sweep the lows after a pump day, it doesn't leave me very confident in the market. And it does make it to where I stop trading, usually for like 2 days. Because what the hell are the market makers doing, you know? So anyways, if they're just looking to chop people out, I don't need to be a part of that. Still in the bullish control zone. Your stochastic's pretty high on the daily, so we could come down a bit. But honestly, Ethereum, it still looks really strong. Still looks really strong. Yo, what's up, JB? How you doing? Still looks really strong. So this one is a wait and see for me. I'm still thinking, given enough time, we're going to get up to that 5,676. I just don't know if we're going to come down and confirm our low down here at 3,878 first. So it's kind of a toss-up for me. Let's go ahead and move on. Solana here. Just absolutely pooping on everyone. But we have support sitting down below at 214. XCN, Mojo Nixon. We'll check it out. XCN. Check it out. Doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. The fuck? Hollow Knight Silk Song play now with Game Pass. Why am I getting notifications on my computer for that? That's weird. I didn't tick that setting. Anyways, so previous level that was acting as resistance has not been tested yet. Looking like we could come down to that 214. Unfortunate. We got to get rid of these levels here because they officially don't matter. Actually, this one does. This one matters. We came up, we tested it for several days, then we sold off. So that one matters. We're going to focus on that. Dang, man. There's a lot of sports in below. Alright, BNB was one of the only green assets today. Well, I mean, those corporate buybacks are going nuts. They're going absolutely insane. Let's check out some Dogecoin, see where it's going. Doge is sitting right on support. I mean, right on top of it. I'm genuinely interested to see if we come down to this 24,121 or not. I hate to say it, but if it decides to continue going in this little uptrend, Dogecoin is like the strongest coin out of these top tokens so far. That's insane to say. Especially considering you got into your wonderful golden retrace and you're pulling back. So there could be some really, really bearish people out here if we lose this uptrend. There could be some really bearish people out here if we lose the uptrends. Keep that in mind. But we are in Q4. So even if we do lose the uptrend, I'm thinking we find support at 23,449. And it'll just look like a really bad dream before we start flying out of there. So we'll see what the Doge does, but as of right now, it's probably coming down with Bitcoin just a little bit. Not really that big of a deal. Not yet, anyways. What's up, Crypto Cruise? How you doing? Welcome in. Next up, we got XRP. Oh no, the 10% didn't happen. Oh, how will I ever live with myself? No. Shucks. Darn it. I saw something. XRP wants to be a bank. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Dumpster fire of an asset. It's like, hey, crypto's here to replace the banking system. Then you got Ripple here. We're gonna be the banking system. Oh, you didn't read the room. Yeah, we don't want that no more. So, XRP's doing its XRP stuff. If it does continue to the downside, we're looking for support at 272. And if it gets below that, 258. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Whoa, this is major resistance. Now that I'm looking at it on the daily, major resistance. It's looking like we might have to get oversold on the daily before it can start going up. Because we have just been downtrending this whole time. Oh darn. If you guys decided to trade this thing, too bad. Been testing a new indicator the past few days. It's stupidly good, so naturally I'm skeptical. That's pretty funny. XRP couldn't con enough banks to use it, so that wants to be a bank. Makes sense, right? That's pretty funny. So yeah, here we are. Just chilling and grilling. If we catch bids off this, cool. Maybe we go up and test this area at the top again. But yeah, after that, after sweeping the lows of 4 days of pushing to the upside, I can't imagine many traders wanting to play around in this market right now. At least not until Thursday. I don't know what it is about Thursdays, but you see a lot of capital coming in before futures expirations. BNB. So this one, we're just kind of looking at it as a marvel of like what assets could do in a bull run, because holy shit, like just it exceeded all of my targets and it's still going. I don't even know what to tell you. So I guess 1412 might be the next target, but holy shit. Go BNB. I mean, it's just a parabola. Parabola. I'm not going to spend much time on that. I don't know. I don't even work out.
If you can't open it, then we should probably get a divorce.
Oh no!
Don't you dare. I'm gonna throw a giraffe at you.
Promise? Oh, it's
no.
a soft one.
Hello? No. Not for you.
He's ready.
Not for you.
He's like, thanks. Hey, you hear that? Just threaten me with a good time. Alrighty. ADA's next. I know it's on my watch list. I'm just checking her out. Honestly, ADA looks fine. Holy shit. Super trend. Only been testing it on Bitcoin on 5 minute. Shockingly good. Sweet. So it measures all the manipulation? That's crazy, dog. Alright, we just extend the downtrend. Not bad. But this is an official downtrend. Official, because we had a low, lower low. Consecutive lower highs. So now we can do our favorite thing. It's not really my favorite, but yeah. We can draw the parallel channel. We can draw it. I had this discussion with Rich at one point in time. When do you draw your parallel channels, from the top or when do you draw it from the bottom? It's whenever you had the structure form. So the fact that right now we had a high, a low, then a lower high, we can use the tops. We use the tops and then we connect it to the bottom. Right there. If we had a low, then a lower low with the same highs, then we would actually connect it from the bottoms and raise it up. Just a little FYI for you guys. A little food for thought. Can't say you never learned none. So yeah, right now this is cool. We're in a nice little downtrend and we're waiting to see. Are we going to test the top? Are we going to touch the bottom? What are we going to do? Because it decided to go into Limboville over here. So that's great. That's awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good effort. Good effort. Good defense. But yeah, as long as we're staying in this little chop zone, anywhere between 90 and 80 cents, technically it's a great accumulation range and it's bullish consolidation. We have a golden cross. As long as we stay above that 200 also, we're doing just fine. It's just, if we lose a 200, you have support sitting at 72.24. Let's hope that holds. It just says buy and sell, which should work, but it seems to work and I don't think I like it. Why don't you like it? You don't like things being easy? You know, that sounds about right. Yeah, JB, just learn to enjoy easy things, okay? It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Checking out Link. Checking out some Link here. We were looking for that 10% upside. We got decimated. Absolute craziness. We did call for the 1% downside last night. I did call for 1% downside. It did that and then some. Holy moly. That is wild. Wild how that turned out. Now you're putting in a lot of bullish divergence, just waiting for a higher low before getting a possible golden retrace. Are we broken out of the downward angle here? Not yet. We're just chilling and grilling, chicken and dicking, you know, just all that. If we catch bids, I'm looking for 22.91 to act as major resistance now. Nice bullish div. We need a higher low for me to feel more confident about it. Could see about a 5% move at a Link if it catches the bids. If not, I'll see you at 21.27. Let's see what happens. Looking at AVAX. Aw, AVAX stopped us out. That's unfortunate. AVAX pooped on our dreams. Too bad. Too bad. Look at that daily candle. And this would be a firm reason of why I wouldn't trade this for a couple days while the market settles down. Because holy guacamole. Unless for some reason the whole market starts moving like tomorrow. That would get me to change my mind. Alright, well, I'm thinking 26.12 might be your next target. We're not oversold. We're in the bearish control zone. We have lost our little pocket of support. Just cut straight through it. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We are oversold on the 4 hour. So if we catch a bounce, I'm looking for 29.44 to act as our major resistance. And might be a good entry for a short at that point. Just maybe. I mean, if the market feels like being real cruel to us, we could see AVAX get all the way down to 24.23. That would be very rude. Very, very rude. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hype. Alright, let's check out Hyperliquid next. Hyperliquid, I mean, one of the more irritating charts here. We had this trade set up. You almost got to full profit taking. You hit the 1618 though. So anybody who was trading that 1618, great job. You did not get your 618, and then we pulled back so harshly. The 4 hour looks kind of good and bad. I don't know how to explain it. So you have a bearish cross, bearish backtest on the 200, but you're in the bearish control zone, low stochastics. You're thinking you're going to catch a bounce. Let's check the daily here. Yeah, even your daily doesn't look that bad. You had your bearish divergence, huge pullback, and then higher low. I'm thinking it's going to be hard for Hyperliquid to get below 43.69. So, still looking for that 618 to play out. This just looks like they're playing with the traders, honestly. Because we are uptrending on our relative strength on the daily. So, I would not think that we're going to have more of a pullback for Hyperliquid, but anything can happen. You lose 43.69, 40.40 is your next target. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, last one Dow Jones Industrial wants us to look at is Tron, TRX. Not sure why Tron is on there, but it is. Wow, that played out. Okay, cool. On our daily, we are downtrending on our relative strength, but we hit a low and now we're going back up. Oh, goodness gracious. We're also above 3188 levels. Is that a weekly level? Oh my goodness. Is that a weekly level? Son of a bitch. That is a weekly level of support. Oh man, looking at this thing on the weekly, this looks like the most bullish thing in the market. Why? Ugh. Well, that's weird. Could see this thing trying to make a run for 60 cents. Doesn't even feel right coming out of my mouth. The heck? Jeez. Let's get some bearishness out here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright. Alright. We gotta actually do some stuff and some things here. Oh. So this was a previous level of support. It got real choppy around it. Resistance, tried to break above, fell back below. Now you are making a lower low. New downtrend achieved, baby. Woo! Lower high. Give us it. Give us that lower high. Come on. We need a lower high. That's what we need. Is that a 618? That was a 618. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll tell you, this one looks weird. This one looks real weird. Huh. Looks less weird now. Holy shit. Alright. Tried to break out and couldn't. Oh god. Who would have thought? No. Well. How about that? I guess at this point, you're just looking to see what's going to hold as support next. So I would be looking for 33.16 as your next level of support because you are already breaking below these previous peaks. You are breaking below that already. Well, you getting in the zone, I would expect a test at the bottom of the zone. So that's TRX. All right, anyways, that's all the tokens that the ETFs are telling you to look at. So let's go ahead and check out the most coveted and important request of the evening, XCN. Alrighty then. I like the double bottom. I really like the double bottom. There's a lot going on this chart. I'm gonna do this from the weekly. Makes sense on the weekly. Makes sense on the weekly. Huh. Makes a lot of sense on the weekly. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. These are weekly levels of support. We have to go with the weekly because this thing has been acting so very strange. So very strange. So it does look like it was a breakout and it is a back test retesting this zone down here. Huh. How odd. I still would not really believe this one. I wouldn't believe that we're going to go up. We're below that 50 simple moving average. So that has me worried. Let's check out our daily here. Daily, we had the death cross. The only thing is you did not bearishly backtest that 200 simple moving average. However, as you are downtrending, you're getting increasing levels of strength. So people are buying into this as it's chopping around sideways down-ish. So that's kind of cool. Checking out the 4 hour. Your 4 hour is trying desperately hard not to suck, but the market sucks. So kind of tough to be strong when you're otherwise getting pooped on. kind of hard. If you somehow, some way hold on to this 010791, then I'd just be looking for golden retraces. That's about it. Just golden retrace it. As of right now, it's chopping around sideways so much, and it's maintaining its lows so very well. I honestly don't know if it's going to go up or down. Not a clue. All I can say is, generally speaking, we would be looking for upside, especially after that confirmation low. And we would be looking for a nice move straight up to 016466. But with the markets acting so irrational, we could find ourselves back down to that 009359. Anyways, this is what I would be banking on based off normal market conditions. I'd look for 53% upside. So let's hope October really does something for XCN. Let's hope for that. Alright, let's see if we can get into a little scalp trade. I doubt it, but we'll see what's out there. We'll see what's out there. Let's check out H-bar. Interesting. So you got a bear flag and then a really weak sell-off? That's the weakest sell-off I've seen ever. What the heck is that? Should be coming down to 21,284, right? How very strange. I don't know what's going on with these market movements right now, but I don't like them. I don't like them one bit. See, like this BS. We had the nice breakdown. We had the double top. It's like, oh, hey, we should go down. I'm sure there's a bunch of shorts that probably piled up in here. Oh. Yeah, a bunch of shorts sitting right there, too. A bunch of 208 million in shorts got taken out, and we went down after that. Yeah, these market makers are playing some dirty games right now. Playing some dirty games. 197 million, sitting at 122,443. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. So, chat, what do you guys think? Are we in opposite world? Do we just, if we see something bearish, we go long? We go long while focusing on random levels of support, like this? Just a random level of support? It's like, hey, we hit a 618 golden retrace. Now it's going to go up to new highs. Oh, fuck not. It's a confirmation low, bro. Bull flag. Oh, thanks, Twitter. Or X. I don't know. I'm in a lot of I don't know right now. So, yeah. Just flip a coin and hope for the best. Yeah. Bro, that's what it feels like these days. Oh yeah, for those who want to see that turbo trade I was in. So my stop loss was sitting right about here. When it first stopped me out, it came down, then it popped back up. I was like, you jerks! Because it hit my stop loss perfectly on this wick. It hit it perfectly, then it popped back up. I was so mad. I was like, man, dropping my nephew off at school. I get to see that. I'm like, that's not cool. Just evil. Whoa. We can short SPX? Wait a minute. Is it going to try and go up? I'm so confused. That stochastic on the 15 resets so fast. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, SPX, you're looking kind of interesting. Looking kind of fresh. Wait a minute. Because, you know, you fell through it to make the bucks. Now you tested it as resistance? That's kind of attractive. That's kind of attractive. $132? You're gonna go up 4% just to give it back? What? 10%? Jeez. Jeez. Others made a lower high. I don't think anybody's surprised by that. Wild how SPX looking like it wants to get more downside in here. Possibly 10%. Oh, sure. Sheesh. I could see it. Oh, I definitely could see it. What? It's a normal pullback. Okay. At resistance. Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess this is the trade of the night right here. SPX. Possible 10% downside. It's weird to say. Weird to say. Alright, everybody. Well, as expected, it's a bit of a lackluster night. Market is in a bit of a tailwind, figuring out, are we going to dump further? Are we going to go up? What's going on? I did not have a chance to look up that much in the news, but I believe the lockdowns are still ongoing, and no real sign that they're going to end. Government lockdown, that is. Shut down, whatever you want to call it. We got the news of the Dow Jones index fund for crypto. I thought that was triggering the sell-off, but then I saw how much in leverage the longs were, so that was pushing things down even further. And I don't know. I would love to see what's going to be the reason we pop up, because when we do start going up, we're going to see exactly how much manipulation is going on, and it might be a lot faster than everybody thinks. Just to make all the gains back probably within a day, and it'll be like, oh wow, that was quick and easy. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out, even though I don't have too much insight today. 117.5k should be a 50% retrace. Yeah, I already covered that. You were here when I covered that, by the way. You were here when I covered it. You were here when I covered it. Yeah. Anyways, this was the trade setup for the night. Just looking at Bitcoin. And it looks like it's starting to mosey its way on down. Thanks a lot, Bitcoin. Making me look good. Appreciate you. You're the best. Alright, I'm out of here. See you guys in Discord, or we'll see if I can go live tomorrow. If the market's still acting like this, or they're just chopping sideways, maybe not live tomorrow. Alright? I will be back on Thursday, though. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great night. I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Deuces, everybody. Deuces. I'm out of here.